Hey, what's up guys? Tony Angus here with another tip for managing conflict and aggression. And welcome to Australia in Christmas. So it's a few days before Christmas 2017 and this is another typical Melbourne Christmas day. It's sunny. It's probably 75-80 degrees today. Not a cloud in the sky, and this is the way we celebrate every year at Christmas, and it's fantastic. And you can see I'm out and about in one of my favourite parks, Binnack Park. So while I'm wandering around, taking time out of the office and getting a chance to get some vitamin D, I thought I'd share some information with you on managing conflict and aggression as part of the Telling It Like It Is series. And today I wanted to ask a question of you about why it is that we think we're getting away with stuff when we're really not. Now, what am I talking about? Well, you've probably come across a scenario yourself where somebody has said something but you know they're not being sincere. And we have to remember a handful of things about that are vital to this topic. Number one, the human intuition is still very, very powerful. So we still rely very heavily, although we don't consciously do that, we still rely very heavily on our intuition to manage certain situations. And studies have shown that the intuition picks things up far, far quicker and quite often far more accurately than does the rational brain. The other thing that's worthwhile remembering is that of communication, what's called the components of communication called meta-linguistics include all sorts of things such as the words you're choosing, but the tone of your voice, the body language and posture, the gestures you use, the facial expressions and micro expressions, all of those things add up to your total communication. But your listener is taking more notice on a subconscious, intuitive level to your body language. They're taking more notice of your tone and your expressions and your posture than they are of the words you use. In fact, studies and research tell us that only about 10% of communication truth is measured via the words you use, and the rest is via the other meta-linguistic signals that you give off. So if that's the case, we've got to make sure that we're being sincere and congruent in our communication. In other words, that our body language and the tone of our voice and the expressions and gestures match the words. Otherwise, people will not take what you're saying as being truth. So you've got to make your language congruent all around. And I use this phrase a lot in my face-to-face classes, that sincerity is carried, not spoken. If you said to somebody sincerely, "No, I sincerely think or sincerely agree with you," they're not taking your sincerity unless it's spoken via your body language and expressions, etc. So please understand, on an intuitive level, people are interpreting what you're saying. And yet we still find that people are trying to get away with things. They're saying things that are insincere and then accompanying those with scratches of the head, clearing of the voice, tugging at the clothes, and all sorts of other signals of discomfort. Why are we being insincere? Say what you think. Say what you truly mean. You can still parcel that in a mature, balanced, appropriate and polite manner, but don't lie and then pretend. And this is the worst part of it, is if somebody said something like, "Oh yeah, no, I think that's a great idea." And you go, "What? You don't think it's a good idea?" And I say, "But I said I did." But all the other components didn't match. So there's no value in going, "What? I said I thought it was a great idea." If every other part of you speaks differently, that's what they're going to believe. So don't think for 1 second you're getting away with it, because you just are not. Guys, make your communication congruent. Make it sincere, and like I say in almost every post, make it mature, make it balanced, make it polite. They are the cornerstones of good relationship developing and good communication skills. Guys, if you enjoy these posts, hit like, hit share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay? If you'd like me to talk about anything, let me know. I look forward to seeing you in the next post. Ciao for now.